want to build a society that's inclusive. And we set these goals. We set the goal of first administration. We felt that we could eradicate poverty. And there's no administration in the history of this country that ever dared to believe that you could eradicate poverty. We did. From the start, we felt that Barbados should be a fully developed country. And we have lived to see Barbados regarded as a fully developed country by the United Nations. We set a goal that Barbados must aim at full employment. And do you understand what it takes to tell the people wondering at 25% unemployment that you must live in a country, a society where its best resource is treated as its most useful resource, and that you can believe that Barbados must be a society of full employment? And you know what it is from the stroke to take a society where 1 in every 4 person was unemployed, where the human resource was being wasted, and left it at 1 as close to full employment as this country will ever come to. That's the kind of society that we set goals for: full employment, full development, eradication of poverty. We spoke in terms of an inclusive society. And you know, I get criticized for this a lot, but I've preached the message over and over again that Barbados must not be a society where if you're a Labour Party supporter, you feel that you and you alone must eat from the fatted calf. I don't believe in that. And for 14 years they preached that to Labour Party people, that you must be your brother's keeper, and that we must live in an inclusive society, because unless we are inclusive, we cannot go forward all as one together. And when I hear nonsense about how we were only interested in the economy but we weren't interested in the society, this is nonsense. We spoke in terms, but we practiced inclusive government. We made our social partnership a model that people looked at but could not match. And I'm pained when I see that aspect of our governance now being thrown away. So, I could go on and on and on in every sphere of national life in this country. We sought to make things better for our people and build a more just, a more prosperous, a more cohesive society. Who was it that created Project Oasis? That went to the boys on the blocks and says, we don't see you as a threat. We see you as a resource that must be brought within the mainstream of the Barbados society, which has been the administration in the history of Barbados that brought the small businesses of this country from out of nowhere and put them at the mainstream. Do you know this? That building on the Front Bell, that was not built by the Small Business Development Agency. I know people, I keep making the point that people pay lip service to blackness and smallness. We didn't pay lip service, we walk the walk and we talk the talk. And that Small Business Development, we built it. We paid the staff of the Small Business Development Agency. And every year we create a Small Business Development Hub to bring the small business people out of the wilderness into the mainstream. And every year I ask the president of the Small Business Association, just tell me the one thing that you want me to do as a Minister of Finance to make things better for the small business sector of this country. Because we had a human approach to the development of this society. The physically dischallenged, struggling, as I build a headquarters for them. Equip it. Make the physically challenged feel that they are a fundamental part of this society. People suffering from HIV/AIDS, say the stigma must stop. And about the responsibility for dealing with the suffering of your brothers and sisters within the Prime Minister's office, so that people suffering from HIV/AIDS could be given a fair deal in this land. offends me to the core. When I hear the propaganda unanswered that we were only interested in economy, but we're not interested in the society. And I want the Bible to say, but I have not even yet started to think about how we sought to transform our education system to edutech. And we took all of the land on the Lazaretto and gave it to the university. We gave it to the University of West Indies. And then built a world-class university in Barbados. So that a time must come in this country where there must be at least one graduate per household in Barbados and about societal development. And we did that because I was the first person in my family to go to university. And it is still an unfinished journey to equip Barbadians with the tools and the talents and all of these things that we did. I know we are being ambitious that we were interested in society. But I must say this, that is just as good, a good thing that we're interested in the economy. Because had we not managed our economy in a way that we did, and left $2.8 billion of foreign exchange reserves there, this country will have gone under by now. And you know, tonight they've come to talk just one thing. Frandel, BLP, pay some attention to the economy.